Get ready to match the stars. Gary Burghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reily, Mary Wicks, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, and friends, for the warmth of your welcome, and I greet you, one and all. Are you all quite ready? You're trying to tell us to turn off the overhead fan?
Well, I did speak earlier.
It's off.
And the fan is off.
For the first time this week.
Now remove my sweater.
Uh-oh, they just turned it back on again.
No, leave the fan off there. Should be
You
okay.
can now remove whose sweater?
I can now remove Charles's sweater.
Charles, I didn't know you wore snoods.
You look like Nanuki of the North. No, I look like Roberta Young and Call the Wild.
You wish.
There is a speaking likeness.
Let me just go on here and say Doc, Nash, Mary Tyler Moore, and let's get with it and say hello to Madilyn
need
Tingle
one now.
over here. There's the champ. This is your second game, right?
Yes.
You picked up another $100. I didn't know you were aware of that. When you won the second game, that means you're up to $700, and we'll see how you do with the audience match after we see. Oh, we'll do it right now. Oh, we're going to do it right now. Let's go. Walk around over here.
Sure.
And we'll spin this whole thing around right before your very eyes right now. And slide it around there. There we go. That's it. See, isn't science wonderful?
Yes.
There it is.
It must be. I wish we had some.
Now, Madilyn, we polled a recent studio audience and we got their best response to this. Blank Reily. The answer that bunch gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. If you match the middle one, you get $250. Then if you hook up with that bottom one, that gets you $100. Now, 3 of our celebrities, as you know, are permitted to assist.
Richard.
What Madilyn and I are going to have, if she wins the big money, The Life of Reily.
The Life of Reily. Okay?
Brett.
Charles Nelson Reily.
And Gary.
I before E except after. It said I never learned anything about I before L. I'm trying to figure out the correct spelling of this. I would say Radar O.
Who?
Radar O.
Radar
Thank you,
O'Reilly.
Mr. Raybuck.
Oh, that's right.
You know, all I've known is Radar. I didn't know his last name was O'Reilly. That's
certainly.
right. Okay. So you have Radar O'Reilly, Charles Nelson Reily, and if you didn't know, that's a character, of course, that Gary Burghoff plays in MASH, and Life of Reily. Now, you may have one of those or give us one of your own.
No.
Charles Nelson.
You want
Yeah. Yeah, help.
Charles, you don't think it's going to be you. Who do you think it's going to be?
What, have you been reading the notes ahead now? You're so sure? I think I'll be
No,
number
I don't
two.
know. It so happens I don't know what's up there.
Number 2, maybe.
You think you'd be number
It
2?
was just the spelling. That
Man,
we
he
had.
tries harder.
But they don't spell it for them, they say it.
Right.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's find out if Charles Nelson Reily is up there in any position. First, we'll slide the $100 number. O'Reilly. O'Reilly.
That could either be the character I play or an Irish guy in the corner.
Right. All right, let's see if old rascal Charles Nelson is hiding under the $250 number. Yes, he is. Number 2, he said. All right, Charles, who's up
Earl! Tell Earl it's the $20 I told him he could have switched 2 to 1, but he didn't want it. $20.
there? Who do you think is up at number 1, Charles?
Earl.
Lifa. Lifa.
Life of Reily. Okay, Earl, slide it. Life of Reily. That's what I told you. Now, Madilyn, you will play now for 10 times the $250 or $2,500, and to collect, remember, you have to match one of them exactly.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, here we go. It's worth $2,500 to this lady. If your ESP is on the same length as hers and vice versa. Winning blank. Winning blank. W-I-N-N-I-N-G blank. Got one that works there? Good. Winning blank. Now, madam. There it is. It's up to you to come up with an answer which you think he has written on that card. Winning blank. What do you say to that?
Ticket.
Winning ticket. Richard, does she get a winning ticket for the $2,500?
I wanted you to be on a winning streak.
Winning streak. That's a good answer, isn't it? What else is there besides winning ticket?
Winning the Pooh.
Winnie the
winning
Pooh.
smile.
Winning Reily.
Winnie Riley, old
Winning the
Riley.
Pooh.
All right, you
That's
got
what
it.
I had.
Now we're going to meet another player later, but right now we got to do a little business with America, so pay attention.
Call 1-866-482-1513. That's 1-866-482-1513. Call now.
Now let's have a brisk round of applause for Penny Richardson.
Yay, hot.
Hello, Penny.
Hi,
Where are you from?
Karina.
Where, Covina?
I grew up there. I was born in Seoul, Korea.
You were born in Seoul, Korea,
no.
and now you live in Covina.
Yeah.
Well, we all have our problems.
It's not that bad. It's dull, but it's not bad.
What do you do, if anything?
I'm a telephone operator, and
Yeah.
I'm married, and I have a mother of 2 children. I have a
Really?
4 and a little girl, too. Yeah.
Huh. Do you speak Korean?
No, I knew 2 words when I came over here, and that's it. I didn't speak any English either.
You're doing okay.
That's why you work for the phone company.
All right, Penny.
It's better not to talk sometimes.
What's that?
It's better not to talk sometimes.
That's right. Listen, the best of luck to you. Now you have to make a decision, Penny. You may have A or B.
I'll take B.
B?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Mr. and Mrs. Jones fight so much that when they got married, the minister didn't join them in holy wedlock. Instead, he joined them in holy blank lock.
Fight so much.
They fight so much that when they got married, the minister didn't join them in holy wedlock. Instead, he joined them in holy blank lock.
Sweetheart, you know. I don't know what's come over me, but oh boy. You don't care for that answer?
That's fine. That's fine.
Charles likes it.
That's catchy music. Isn't that danceable?
Yes, it is. May I have this dance? No, too late. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, Penny, fight so much that when they got married, the minister didn't join them in holy wedlock. Instead, he joined them in holy blank lock.
Deadlock.
Deadlock.
I don't know. I do blank.
Well, you can
I
think it
know.
was deadlock. Now, wait a minute. They may come up here, so they might have drawn a blank, too. What'd you say?
That's very strange. You said they fought.
Right?
I said headlock.
Headlock. Good answer. That's the definitive answer.
No, when you're deadlocked, it means you're not getting on well. I've been deadlocked many a day. I said deadlock.
Oh. All right, Penny, that's one for you. Charles?
I'll answer in Korean because no one will understand it anyway.
All right. Fortunately, she only knows 2 words. What do you say, Mary? Instead, the minister didn't join him in holy wedlock. Instead, he joined him in holy deadlock.
Well, being a tiny, fragile baby girl, never going to those man-like sports, I still hear of them. So I said a headlock.
Headlock.
Isn't that wrestling?
Headlock. Well, that's the
Can
definitive
you have
answer.
a little
Very
hand
good.
on that, for
Yes.
heaven's sakes?
That's
You know
a
what I
very
mean.
good
I
answer.
work hard here. All I can do, I'll give up
I'm not going to answer until 15 seconds has gone by. Because if you dial information, you know, you have to wait 15 seconds before they come on the line.
They don't do that. It wasn't ruled.
3 seconds to go.
I wouldn't hold you up.
I don't believe
If you have checked your directory.
Okay.
All right.
The number you wanted was dead.
All right. Looking for a dead phone over there.
Another
You
good
found
answer
one.
was warlock. But
Warlock,
That's
yes.
a boy witch.
Right.
So I said deadlock.
Okay. Very good. Penny, that's 4 for you. Yours will be long in a moment. Right now, we got this just for you.
.com and start bidding today. To win it all, you gotta do it all. The all-new Minute to Win It. All new Tuesdays starting at 8, 7 Central. Only on GSN.
It would be helpful, all right? Are you ready? Here we go. Madilyn, this is your first round question. Methuselah spake unto his people.
Oh, dear.
He all knoweth that I liveth 900 years. But what is not knowneth is that for the last 600 years it hurteth every time I blanketh. That's what Methuselah said.
Well, now let's see.
Now that the acting is over, could you read the question?
You've quit going to the theater, haven't you?
Yes, darling.
Methuselah said unto his people, Ye all knoweth that I liveth 900 years, but what is not knowneth is that for the last 600 years it hurteth every time I blanketh. No cracks about the list.
Oh, what? You know me. I wouldn't have any cracks to make about it.
Listen, if it'll make you live 900 years, why the hell not?
Oh, drop part of my pencil here. Mercy.
Oh.
Drop part
Don't
of
worry
it there.
about it.
Oh, well, this...
Oh, we're having such a good time here today, aren't we? Aren't you glad you came, Betty?
I tell you.
Now, Madilyn. Methuselah spake unto his people, Ye all knoweth that I liveth 900 years, but what is not knowneth is that for the last 600 years it hurteth every time I blanketh.
Make love?
Make loveth.
Make love.
It hurteth every time I make loveth.
You mean there is sex after 600?
Yes, there is.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's
I
too
said
bad. You would have meant breatheth. It hurteth every time I breatheth. What did you say, ladyeth?
I say, got uppeth.
Got uppeth. What do you say?
Naturally, the correct answer, Gene.
Made loveth. Okay, so the score is now 4-1. Favorite Penny? It hurteth every time I make loveth.
Maketh love.
Maketh love. It hurteth every time I maketh love. That's better. Grammar.
Where the song came from. Making loveth is hard.
Yeah. So it's 4-3 now. You're creeping up on her, Madilyn. What do you say?
No, I just
Little
said
maketh love?
Speaketh.
Speaketh. Speaketh. Okay, so it's a tight game going here. 4-3 in favor of Penny. We go to round 2 and ask Penny to make a selection.
Take B again.
B again. All right, ready? Everybody ready for B? Here we go.
B again, B again.
Let's see who does not play. Betty and Richard do not play. Brett and Charles, just Gary and Mary.
Oh, good old.
Gary and Mary.
Crazy.
Stella the Stowaway said, It's easy to get a free cruise if you know how. I went all the way to Europe under the captain's blank.
Under the what? Captain's blank.
Under the captain's blank. It's easy to get a free cruise if
Oh,
you
I
know.
know
You
this. I did it. I know how to do it. I got
It's easy to get a
that
free
way
cruise if you
myself.
know how. Went all the way to Europe under the captain's blank.
Oh, wait, that was the co-pilot.
I don't think he likes my answer.
How can you tell? Hello, Penny. Stella the Stowaway said it's easy to get a free cruise to Europe if you know how. I went all the way to Europe under the captain's blank.
Bed.
Under the captain's bed.
Bed.
Really? That's an interesting place to stow away. Okay, it's Gary and Mary. Gary and Mary.
I think this is a match.
Is it a match?
I said sheets.
Sheets. What about that?
See, the sheets are on the bed. You have to get under the...
Okay. So that's one more for Penny. She's up to 5. Score is now 5-3. Mary, what sayeth thou?
I got to Catalina this way, under the captain's bunk.
Bunk. There it is. Okay. So Penny's got her 6. And now, Madilyn, you've got to match the 3 remaining ones you have not matched, Gary, Brett, and Betty, to achieve a tie and stay in the game.
Okay.
When King Kong gets a haircut, the barber doesn't use scissors. Instead, the barber stands on Kong's head and cuts his hair with a blank.
Gotcha.
You don't...
No, well, I wrote anyway, but I won't do anything.
Well, no, wait a minute, no. Okay, you did. You worsened. No, you do not play this round. Betty White plays, Brett and Gary.
I don't understand why Betty plays and I can't.
Well, because she
Right,
matched...
I do know, I'm kidding.
Oh. Everybody ready over there? Madilyn, you ready for us? Here we go. When King Kong gets a haircut, the barber doesn't use scissors. Instead, the barber stands on Kong's head and cuts his hair with a...
Lawnmower.
lawnmower. Got the answer. Gotta match everybody. Stands on his head, cuts his hair with a lawnmower.
You don't cut with a lawnmower. You push a lawnmower.
Really? What did you
So
say?
I said lawnmower.
Lawnmower.
That's very good.
You get that pained look on your face, it scares the heck out of me. What do you say? Gotta match everybody.
Oh, you know, I've been so wonderful this week, and I've been matching people left and right.
Now?
Lawnmower.
Now, if you don't say lawnmower, you're going to be hissed and booed all over the place. And Tess is going to come up and beat you about the head and shoulders with an old New York Times. Show and tell.
I
Love sitting in this sixth chair, you know that. Being an animal person, naturally, I hear gorilla and I go in another direction. But in this case, I said long.
So, now, ladies, we have a tie here. And we've got to go to a tiebreaker. We don't have time to do that right now, so that means both of you will have to come back next time. Can both of you do that?
Yes.
You have anything pressing that you have to do, Penny?
No.
No? You can come back. And you?
Yes.
You have something pressing?
No.
Oh, no, nothing. Would you like something pressing? We'll come back in a moment or so, but right now we've got this message for you. Now, just before we go, ladies, I want to do one thing for you. I want to blow a fuse here. Shazam. There it is. We'll start with the tiebreaker. Next time we get together, you will come back in spite of everything, won't you?
Sure, darling. I do.
Yeah, even though you made us angry.
Doc Mash and Mary Tyler Moore.
Madam Butterfly in Memphis today and October 2nd.
Oh, how nice.
With
All
Nancy
right.
Barney
Shea.
Miller.
Bye.
Yeah, and Barney Miller. Goodbye. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Steve Rayburn here. Goodbye.
To succeed on Minute to Win It, all you have to do is roll, hit, grab, balance, stack, hoop, flip, bounce, aim, and slide.
You're not done yet. I'm gonna give you the boom, too.
You may also have to catch, yank, blow, shuffle, shake, twirl, shoot, and toss. To win it all, you gotta do it all.
These guys are gonna go all the way.
The all-new Minute to Win It, hosted by Apollo Ono. All new Tuesdays starting at 8, 7 Central. Only on GSN.